They've signed Matheus Cunha. Buemo looks like he's on the way too. But let's be real, United's attack last season? Kinda painful to watch. So here's the big question. Who's going to be the guy up front? Not just a signing to make headlines, someone who actually fits the system, bangs and goals, and gives this team a real chance to move forward. Stick around, because we're talking real options, real numbers, and whether any of these guys are really the answer. Let's get into it. Manchester United scored just 44 goals in 38 league games last season. That's 14th in the Premier League. That's not just bad, that's relegation level numbers for a club with top four ambitions. They couldn't break teams down, couldn't finish chances. And when Rasmus Højlund only managed 4 league goals, well, you knew something had to change. With Bruno Fernandes now confirmed to be staying, United will have their captain and chief creator still in place behind the striker. But unless United add a proper number 9, it won't matter how clever the tactics are. To be clear, Matheus Cunha and Bryan Buemo are smart signings. Cunha is a number 10 energetic, presses well, links play. Buemo adds width, movement, creativity. Both will improve United's attack. They'll support a striker, not be the striker. That means United still needs someone to finish moves, play up top, and lead the press. So let's talk options. United have been linked with a few names, some realistic, some expensive, some just plain risky. But 4 stand out. Let's break them down by how well they suit Amorim's 3-4-2-1 system, their price tags, and whether they can handle the demands of playing as the lone striker up top. Viktor Gyökeres. If we're talking ideal fit, this is it. Gyökeres worked under Amorim at Sporting for the entire 2023-24 season and scored 43 goals in all competitions during that time. He knows the system. He fits the pressing style. He's physical, mobile, and confident. He thrives in a 3-4-2-1, where he's asked to do exactly what Amorim wants from his number 9 press in the front, stretch defenses with runs in behind, and drop deep to link up with the 2 attacking midfielders. His work rate and tactical intelligence make him a natural fit to lead the line in this setup, not just as a finisher, but as the system's anchor. Sporting are reportedly asking for around £67 million, not cheap, but doable. The big risks? Arsenal are circling and have already had a first bid of around £59 million rejected. On top of that, Gyökeres is almost certainly looking to play Champions League football. That could be a deal breaker, unless United can convince him of the long-term project. VictorOsimhen. On talent, he's world-class. Fast, explosive, dominant in the air, and a ruthless finisher. In 2024-25, Osimhen was loaned to Galatasaray from Napoli, where he scored 37 goals in 41 appearances across all competitions. It was a major return to form and reminded everyone why he's one of the most dangerous number 9s in the world. Tactically, Osimhen could fit into Amorim's 3-4-2-1. He's capable of leading the line on his own, pressing aggressively, and making devastating runs behind the defense. He's not known for dropping deep and linking play like Gyökeres, but his physical presence and killer instinct would still make him a massive threat in the system. Off the pitch, things are complicated. His relationship with Napoli has completely broken down. They stripped him of his number 9 shirt and excluded him from the squad before his loan move. That all points to a near-certain transfer this summer. Interestingly, Napoli have been linked with both Garnacho and Højlund, which opens up the possibility of a swap-based deal. If United are willing to include one of those names, it could help push this move over the line. The issue, of course, is financial. Osimhen wants £400,000 per week, and United don't have Champions League football. More importantly, financial fair play rules are a growing factor. United have to balance spending on transfer fees and wages carefully, especially after recent seasons of heavy investment. With Napoli reportedly valuing him at around £64 million, it's still a major outlay. Combine that with his massive wage demands, and the overall package could seriously limit United's ability to strengthen elsewhere. Unless he lowers his demands or Napoli accept creative terms like a player swap or structured payments, this one's still a tough deal to pull off. Jean-Philippe Mateta. This one's underrated. At 27 years old, Mateta is entering his prime and just had his best season, yet with Crystal Palace 17 goals and 4 assists in all competitions, including a major role in their FA Cup triumph. He was also named Palace's Player of the Season. He's strong, holds the ball up well, presses intelligently, and is proven in the Premier League. Reports suggest he has 2 years left on his current deal, and Palace are open to offers in the region of £30 million, which, considering his output, feels like solid value. He's not short on suitors either. Manchester United are reportedly preparing a formal bid, while Juventus and AC Milan have also shown interest. Atletico Madrid and Lyon are monitoring the situation too. If United want him, they'll need to move quickly before others pounce. Compared to Gyökeres, Mateta is less dynamic. He doesn't offer quite the same mobility, dribbling ability, or tactical versatility. Gyökeres is more suited to pulling defenders out of shape, operating in wider zones, and combining at pace with the two attacking midfielders. However, Mateta makes up for that with his proven track record in English football, physical dominance in the box, and consistency. Where Gyökeres might be seen as a high-ceiling, system-perfect option, Mateta is more of a dependable presence who could deliver without a steep learning curve. For a manager like Amram, who values structured pressing and simplicity in forward patterns, Mateta might fit the brief more than people think, especially if the budget is tight. He may not be glamorous, but he'd fit Amram's system: press hard, hold up the ball, finish chances. A smart signing if United are watching the budget. Aleksandar Mitrović. Mitrovic brings experience, aerial threat, and goals. During his time in the Premier League with Fulham and Newcastle, he racked up 43 goals and 14 assists in 134 appearances. His best top-flight season came in 2022-23, when he scored 14 league goals for Fulham, showing he can be a reliable threat even at the highest level. He's now 30 and coming from the Saudi League, where the intensity is much lower. That shift in competition level raises questions about how quickly he could adapt back to the Premier League's pace and physicality. Plus, he's not the most mobile, which might not suit Amram's high-energy pressing style. That said, his strengths are clear: holding off defenders, attacking crosses, and providing a physical presence in the box. He's an old-school target man, something United don't currently have. Reports suggest Mitrovic could be available for around 35 to 40 million pounds. That's relatively affordable for a proven Premier League goalscorer. But given his age, lack of mobility, and tactical mismatch with Amram's pressing demands, the value for money is debatable. If United want a short-term fix, someone who can bring something different off the bench, or bully low-block defenses, he's an option. But as a long-term solution, probably not. So who's it going to be? Gyökeres might be the dream fit. Mateta could be the smartest move. Osimhen? High risk, high reward. And Mitrovic? Plan C at best. But here's the bottom line. United can't afford to get this wrong. They've got creativity behind the striker. Cunha and Bumo bring spark. Bruno's staying. Ahmad's ready to step up. This squad is one killer number 9 away from being dangerous again. Time to find a guy who finishes the job, not just in front of goal, but for this rebuild. So, who should it be? Drop your thoughts below, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Who do you think should lead the line for United? Drop your pick in the comments, and if you enjoyed the breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.